So we found a TWAB, and it is intriguing. First of all, we'll do a little preview of the seasonal artifact, and then we'll go into a few other things like showcasing some new aspects that you'll be getting with Strand, one per class, which is intriguing. So with that being said, TWAB down below if you guys want to check it out for yourself. Anything I don't cover will surely be in this TWAB. Unfortunately, no trailer, still waiting for that, but we got a seasonal artifact preview and it's intriguing. So in column 1, we got the basics. These are our champion mods. Again, these won't be determined of what you need to take on champions. Obviously, there are different ways to do that. The game will tell you that. But for our loadouts choices of weapons, anti-barrier auto rifle, unstoppable hand cannon, overload scout rifle. Oof, I don't know about that one. Overload trace rifle, that's solid. And unstoppable glaive. Let's go. I love my glaives. Now, column 2 has a lot of the authorized mods or synergy mods. So like they'll combine, for example, here, Arc and Strand into one Siphon mods, but you know, we'll get the authorized mods for Arc, Void, Strand, Melee, and a joint Siphon for Arc and Strand, which is nice. Now in column 3, things get a little spicy. You ready? You ready? Improved Unraveling. Increases the amount of damage dealt by unraveling a target. Sounds pretty solid. Deeper Origins, basically unsalted or unsated, don't know how to pronounce that. Hunger sounds like a new origin trait for the Season of Deep Weapons. Nanotech Tracer Rockets, Harmonic Resonance, Noble D's traits, the benefits are increased. Unto the Breach, defeating a Void debuff targets. Creates a Void Breach while your Void subclass is equipped. Sounds pretty solid. Electric Armor stayed amplified longer while your Arc subclass is equipped. Now that sounds basic, but honestly, there is some greater importance on that one. We'll see soon enough. Thunderous Resort, a return of this perk is glorious. Gain bonus Arc super damage if cast while critically wounded or while amplified. Lasts until the end of the super activation. This sounds great and symbolizes Arc is going to be the subclass of choice, most likely. Now, column 4, we have Strand Soldier. Your Strand weapon gain unraveling rounds whenever you gain Woven Mail while your Strand subclass is equipped. Titan mains like myself, this sounds incredible for the Strand subclass. Overcharge Armory, so basically those perks that we labeled before you see here are basically going to get the overcharge weapons for you while this modifier is active. I think this is solid. Protective Breach, so if you guys are looking for Void, picking up a Void Breach gives you an overshield and refreshes your existing overshield. Now in concept this sounds solid, however I don't know the viability of it because it seems a little niche, but hey, it could be good. Counter charge, gain a stack of armor charge while you stun champions, stun a champion. Sounds intriguing. Amped up, gain damage resistance while amplified. Now this sounds awesome, and as you saw before with electric armor, sounds like it has a nice pairing. Now column 5, things get pretty nutty. Conductive Cosmic Needle. Targets affected by Strand debuffs take increased damage from Arc and Void abilities. Now there's a lot of synergy here with Arc potentially because there is something called Shock and Awe. Arc final blows while you are amplified summon a burst of lightning that damages and jolts targets. I cannot imagine this with Ikelos or any other Arc weapon that has Volt Shot. That sounds like an insane combination. I cannot wait to see. Supernova, picking up a Void Breach causes your next source of void damage to create a large weakening pulse. Last season or currently this season, Season Defiance, sounds like Volatile was all there was to Void. Now Void Breaches are taking some forefronts with the Void subclass. I love Void, so maybe I'll check out this little synergy combination going on there. Squad goals, basically this is around your finishers. It'll basically grant you that class specific, buff. So amplified for Arc, Woven Mail for Strand, and Devour for Void if it's equipped. And then Lightning Strike twice. After throwing an Arc Grenade, gain increased grenade recharge for a short time. Arc Final Blows extend the duration of this benefit. I'm going to be spamming Pulse Grenades unholily. Now, before we jump into showcasing some of the other stuff in terms of importance, like the Strand aspects that are coming, we have a confusing little update here on screen. And let's just look at it. So combatant shields used to look like this. Now, used to. I think this is fine. It's good. It's good. I don't know if this needs to be changed, but now they're looking like this, and it baffles me. It truly does baffle me. Again, like it's nothing. Maybe it's a little bit more noticeable. I don't know, but like, why was that change needed? Maybe I don't know. That is weird. Maybe, I don't know. I'm trying to find an explanation on it that makes sense. It still doesn't make sense, but yeah, I don't know. So in this description, they talk about how, majority of the time in Destiny, shields have been the same since 2017, and that's fine. Some of the changes necessarily sounds like accessibility for those with some visual difficulties or visual disabilities, color blindness, hard to differentiate between shields. So they're looking to make things easier. They showcase only void. So again, I don't know, how much of a improvement this will be. I don't have any visual disabilities by any means, so this change definitely isn't for me. It definitely sounds like more of a backhaul, back end system that they just want to maintain a simple streamline so things don't get complicated. But they've said things were complicated, but they didn't really get into why things were complicated. I don't know. But the only thing that won't be changing is those immune shields for like boss phases and things like that. Those white shields, they're not changing. They're going to be the same. But yeah, it's a weird change that it's happening, but it is what it is. Now, on our final note, let's showcase some of the new strain aspects, and they look pretty cool. So first off, we have the Hunter Threaded Spectre here on screen. Is basically what it looks like. It is a massive illusion bomb. It's basically an evolved Casper's Jester, I don't know, thing that where you do a dodge, it drops a bomb. It's like that, except it looks for just, threadlings, which I think is pretty cool. Now, Titans have an intriguing one, and it's basically here, you just slide, you jump the screen, and you start throwing these things. I don't know if they're threadlings, but they just honestly looks pretty cool. Don't know how that's going to fit with the current strand builds, but hey, wait and see on that one. And then Warlocks the Wanderer. This one, honestly, I'll be honest, looks very disappointing. You throw a woven mail and it just suspends them. So, I mean, the viability is definitely there, but it's a little disappointing that like, oh, it's just suspending. So, I mean, again, it's going to be very usable, very, great for champions, endgame stuff when it comes to suspending and doing some stuff. But I mean, yeah, right now, I think the Titan one, not saying this because I'm a Titan main, looks kind of the most different. The Hunter one definitely seems a little bit more aggressive, which is awesome for them. And the Warlock, I mean, a lot of endgame viability there, but again, I don't know. We'll see how things go. But that's pretty much the TWAB today. No word on the trailer. At least I didn't see one. If I missed it, please let me know down below. But yeah, I mean, this was a solid TWAB to end off the Season Defiance. Next week, we have a brand new season. So hopefully this trailer launches tomorrow or very soon, because I want to see exactly what we're doing. But until then, that's all I got for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, definitely be sure to drop this video a like. Helps out the video a ton. And if you guys want more content from me, definitely be sure to hit that subscribe button and that bell to be notified for when I do drop more content. But as usual, hope you guys have a good one. Shanaji here, and I'm out.